Good afternoon. President Cyril Ramaphosa has encouraged Mpumalanga provincial authorities to continue the fight against COVID-19. The province has recorded over 1,400 infections, with Emalahleni as the epicenter with more than 400 cases. The virus has also been detected in 25 schools. Ramaphosa, Health Minister Dr. Zweli Mkhize and Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga are in the province to assess its response to COVID-19.
We need to be spreading the message broadly and widely about coronavirus so that our people must become more and more aware that this is a dangerous virus and that we've got to protect ourselves through our behavior. And we keep saying, and we will continue saying, that some of the protective measures we should take in our toolbox, as we've always said, which is washing our hands, the hygiene that is related thereto, the cough etiquette, wearing a mask, and making sure that we have social distancing. These are important because the virus is spread when we don't do all these things. The screening initiative that you have embarked on is quite impressive, that you have already screened so many people, almost 4.5 million have been screened. It's very impressive with the almost 44,000 tests here in Mpumalanga. That in itself is very, very impressive indeed, and we commend you for that. But another aspect which is very, very good and positive is that of getting the community to be accountable to one another, that each one must look after everyone, but at the same time we must be accountable by making sure that we insist on people wearing masks, and if we see somebody not wearing a mask, we must immediately say, why are you not wearing your mask? And we must also remind people on a continuous basis, armed with this accountability approach, that people must wash their hands regularly, and where surfaces must also be cleaned on a continuous basis.
Let's get more on that visit to Mpumalanga. I'm joined by our reporter Siphephile Kunene in Mbombela, Mpumalanga. Very good afternoon to Siphephile. What observations came out, not only from the President, but perhaps from the Health Minister as well, about what's taking place in Mpumalanga?
Afternoon to you too, Nzinga. What he found interesting in Mpumalanga as the President of South Africa was that Mpumalanga is forging ahead with its plan to fight the spread of coronavirus in the province. The province didn't ask for any funding from the President. Therefore, that eases whatever burden he has already in fighting against the spread of coronavirus. He further said he was impressed with the 3 pillars that the province has developed in fighting this virus, which talks to talking about the virus on the ground, forming forums that will be responsible for people on the ground, and when they discover that someone displays these symptoms, he or she is taken to the nearest clinic. From the clinic to the hospital level, that is the second pillar, which involves treatment as well as isolation. It means that people that already suffer from COVID-19 have to be removed from the communities and be isolated outside the community to limit the spread there. And then the third pillar is that the province is ready for reviving the economy in terms of agriculture, mining, and other things that the province live on in terms of tourism and other industries. Therefore, he was impressed with that. He also highlighted that it is okay, or it is good, that the province is also ready to bury people that will die in high numbers when they suffer from this disease, and they will be buried in a dignified manner. Each municipality has identified a place, and they have already procured body bags that will be used for that process in Nzinga.
We know that we are asking questions about what the state of Mpumalanga is now. Was there any mention of what's going to happen to try and mitigate from the devastating economic impact that COVID-19 is going to have on the economy of Mpumalanga?
Yes, the Premier presented that agriculture has been identified as the primary source of economic drive in the province. Therefore, a lot of energy and strategies will be focusing on agriculture and making sure that people on the ground are able to exercise agriculture. They can grow crops for themselves at home. They could also grow crops commercially. The Department of Agriculture will be responsible in making sure that that comes to being, as well as mining. Mining has been identified as one of the things that are necessary to drive the economy in the province. You'd remember that the province is rich in gold, in Barberton. The province is rich in terms of coal. You move from Emalahleni all the way to Emelo. There's coal all the way to Oshuk. There's coal. It can be explored at any given point in time as long as there's investment involved. So there'll be vigorous movement around that area to ensure that the economy is revived post-COVID-19.
Siphephile Kunene giving us an update from Mpumalanga, where President Cyril Ramaphosa is visiting alongside Health Minister Dr. Zweli Mkhize and Angie, the Minister of Basic Education. Siphephile, thanks.